I'm going to be talking about something that I tend to harp on a lot, and it's about living the life of quiet misery. I'm going to go into detail and explain what it really means to live a life of quiet misery. So you can see if you identify yourself in any of these things so that we can finally be honest with ourselves and just admit it that maybe, just maybe, you are living a life of quiet misery and your brain is coming up with all kinds of ways to justify it. You know that very popular boiling frog analogy where, the frog is in water and it's boiling, like it's heating up, but the frog doesn't realize that it's actually in boiling water until the water has reached boiling point. For a lot of us, I think we're waiting until the water of our lives has reached boiling point before we actually do something about it. There is this quote that I used to love back in the day, and I don't know whose quote it is. So anonymous, if you know, let me know. Leave a comment. It says, "Only at the precipice do we evolve." It's only when something drastic, something huge, or life changing, something terrible or something painful that takes you to your lowest low, that's when a lot of people tend to finally change. But I'm here to tell you that you don't actually need to wait till that point. I mean, like, are you even enjoying this right now? Okay. You know what? Before I go down that route, let me just go into all the different things, like what living a life of quiet misery looks like. As always, I am not talking from textbook. I am talking from a life that I've lived before. And I know very intimately. I wish I didn't know, but maybe it's good so that I can tell you what it's about and so that you don't have to spend so long there. First of all, living a life of quiet misery is like you constructed a cage for yourself and the door to the cage is wide open, but you're choosing to stay in that cage. Living a life of quiet misery, you have Sunday scaries, you have moody Mondays, you have hump day Wednesday, and you have TGIF, and then you have Saturday faff day, and then Sunday scaries again. And it's just that cycle over and over again. When you wake up and it's time to get ready for work, you're like, it's like this grumble or this groan, or it may be even worse, you're just in autopilot mode where you just get up, you go like, okay, let's just go through the motion. You're not even thinking of your thoughts. And the truth is 95% of what we do as humans is actually from habit. What your brain does when you do something over and over again, after a while, your brain will say, wait, this person is doing this thing quite a lot. You know what? Let's store it in our long-term memory so that the next time this person needs to do this thing, it doesn't require so much energy anymore. Your brain always wants to conserve energy. So just side note, be careful what habits and patterns you're repeating over and over and over again. That is the kind of life that you're going to continue to live because 95% of the time, you're going to be doing what is a habit for you.